Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Tell him, Pee-Pee. Our day is beginning. There's so much to do. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning from me and Pooks, aka a little Betsy DeVos tease. Throughout the bangs, we've been trying to get her groomed, baby. So I put a little scarf on her. This is by Sarah Flint. It was a gift at a recent event just to kind of spruce her up a little bit because she's not used to being out here this level of disheveled, girl. I had to put a silk scarf around her to remind y'all that Pooks is that girl. She's management. Look at her. Just surveilling the premises. All right, girl. Go be great. It's not quite 8:30 yet, and I am in my office, or now just my closet, trying to get dressed to go to my office because I made a commitment to try to be there by 9. That gives me some time to wake up, spend some time with Bae, who gets up super early, and not be rushing to get out of the house. But I'm trying to get on like a routine. If not, I look up, it's 10, it's 11. I want to be there at the same time every day. So leaving the house by 9 helps me because it's only about 10 hours away, 10 minutes away from the house. And I have no idea what I'm going to wear today. And so I figured, let's do a week of outfits together. I love to watch these kind of videos. It takes people from what they show you kind of in more curated videos, and it demonstrates our thought process behind what we actually wear day to day. We'll be traveling this week to Boston. I'm actually facilitating a panel at Northeastern Law School. Any given Sunday is going to be on the panel. So I'm excited for that. And I have to also think about what I'm going to wear to facilitate a panel. Child, it's something in here. It's something behind you. I just released my spring capsule wardrobe video. If you haven't seen it, please go back and take a look at it. Many of those pieces are going to be worn also, of course, into summer. But for now, I'm trying to figure out, it has gotten cool again, y'all. Just literally out the blue, and that's spring for you in the DC Metro. It was so warm last week, and now we are back at like 50-degree temperatures in the morning. So I want to be warm, but not too covered up because it's going to warm up by the end of the day. We are going to throw a couple things on the grill on the balcony, and then we're probably going to go to the gym this evening. So that's the day. What am I putting on, girl? Feels like a day to throw on my Anina Bing sweatshirt. This is the one that has the distressing at the collar. And then feels like a day to throw on a pair of trousers. These are by Abercrombie. They are a size 30 long. I did not have to get them taken in at all. I throw on a belt because they are a little big in the waist, but they're perfect in the hips. These are the A&F Sloan tailored pant. So kind of a little smart casual vibe, and maybe my loafers on with it. All right, good people, I am back. Very Simple Face by Fenty Beauty. A little bit of the Edam lip gloss, some mascara, a little concealer under my eyes, and we are out the door. Fresh faced, easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl. Now let's pick out a fragrance together. Fresh, so clean, just step, so clean. Spring is coming. Let's do the MFK 724. Spring is here, girl. Summer is coming. 724. She's that girl. It's kind of like a floral, but not sweet, fresh, grapefruity fragrance. Love her. She actually is paired really well with something sweet, but I think I want to do just her today. She's good by herself. Shoes, as I mentioned, are going to be the lemon pepper steppers. I can wear these all day. My bag is going to be my tote by Dior. Yes, I pulled my Dior tote out, y'all. I have her. She ain't going nowhere. And I just realized that I actually wanted to put on a belt. So let's do This one, she's from Amazon, 100% leather. Sunnies are on, Elisa Johnson's Let Me Turn You Around. A necklace is by Dior. Earrings, same stack. First hold is Pandora, and the chain here with the diamond is by Idol. Here's the full look, and I am headed to the office today. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Yesterday was a blissful day. I slept really well last night as well. It's one of those mornings where I could have laid in bed for at least another hour, but we talked about schedule. And also, I did something really smart yesterday, y'all. I left my computer at my office. So even if I wanted to kind of check emails a little bit, send files to my editor, basically get started with work and tell myself it won't be long, but it always is long. Can't do that. So I got to get dressed to get up out this office. It is 8:30, so I'm making good time. And let's see, what is today's vibe? I think I'm going to go with a linen top that I just got. I have been saving some linen pieces with y'all, or for y'all, for a linen haul that will be coming up if it's not out already. Let me show you what I'm feeling for today. I really feel like Mango was killing it for that late spring, early summer vibe, linen in particular. I have this concept for some short content where I'm going to talk about if you love this designer, then here's where you should be shopping for the season. I think if you are obsessed right now with the Row, with Kate, Jill Sander, brands like that that may be a little bit more minimal, I really feel like Mango is hitting it out the park. I love the whole collection. But I grabbed this vest in chocolate brown, as well as a pair of sandals, which I'll show you in just a minute. Let's see. It is in a size medium. I don't remember the price, but it will be linked down below. I think the quality, it is lined, is exceptional. And then, why not throw on the Urban Revival, what they call carrot shaped pants, but I call them balloon jeans or horseshoe jeans. I'm also going to do another quick little light face, and I'll be right back. Okay, everyday makeup is all done. I have the Fenty Gloss Bomb Color Riri on my lips. Trying to fall back in love with my natural lashes. They're very, very curly, as you all can see. So that's a little hard for me to feel like my makeup is done without falsies. But Spirit is telling me just to bring it down. Bring it on down, okay? And I have been loving the Fenty foundation and just a little bit of concealer under my eyes, which y'all saw yesterday. But let's get through the rest of today's look. My nails are done too, y'all. I actually did my nails myself last night after I worked out and took a shower. It was a really nice kind of self-care moment, so I wanted to talk to you about it. I have very weak nails. My nail beds are long, which I'm grateful for, as you can see, but my nails themselves don't grow past the nail bed much because of how weak they are. And between the acrylic and the gel polish, I just want to, again, just bring that thing on down, okay, and give my nails a chance to breathe. And so I started off, after I took the last round of gel polish off, with the Nailtiques Formula Protein. This is old, it's almost done, and it almost fully absorbs into your nail. Follow that up with a nail strengthener for soft peeling nails by Nail Tech. I got that from Ulta. And then here is the color for today. It's called Serenity Stone. It's by Sally Hansen, and it has argan oil and biotin in it. It's a gray, as you can see. And the product that if I'm ever doing my nails at home, I swear by, is the Sally Hansen top coat. It's the dries instantly. Now, your top coat will be dry, but your nails still need to fully dry underneath, because with 4 products, obviously your nails are thick. And so doing my nails at night helps, because then I'm not doing a whole bunch and I don't have to worry about denting them. I'm going to apply an oldie but goodie for my body cream today. It's the Jo Malone Myrrh and Tonka. I've had this for forever, and as you can see, I don't use it nearly enough. I think because it's so fragrant. So you do have to be mindful, in my opinion, of what fragrance you wear with it. But look at that. For it to be a scented product, I feel like the shine it puts on your skin is really, really nice. It's just, again, it's super fragrant. Like, I could wear this and not put on a fragrance. It probably wouldn't last that long. But it's a very, very fragrant product. So the Myrrh and Tonka is very smoky, it's very woody, so I'm going to mix it with something sweet. And it is going to be also Jo Malone, the Jasmine, Sambac, and Marigold cologne. I told you all about that a while ago. It is still one of my favorites. This is actually probably a year-round fragrance for me. It's something I could see myself wearing in the cooler and the warmer months, and I don't feel that way about a lot of fragrances. No necklace because of where the vest sits. Let's talk about it. It does have this little V here, which makes me feel like I would prefer it with a pair of pants that are super high-waisted, like above the belly button, but I didn't feel like changing for a third time because the Urban Revival pants are too big, y'all. I forgot to say that when I came back on camera, and so they were sitting pretty low, and that wasn't going to work. So I pulled out my Free People barrel jeans and threw on my belt from Shopbop, which I did have to put an extra hole in. But I love that little pop of gold sitting right here in the center. So it works. And then I'm going to throw on my Free Maiden bangles. Because again, I'm not wearing a necklace, so I definitely want to feel like I am adorned everywhere else. And earrings in my first hole are by MM LaFleur. And here are the shoes I was thinking about wearing from Mango. But the more I think about it, I really do not trust this weather. But it is just a very simple, flat sandal. Definitely giving the roll vibes. 100% leather. Comfortable. I would say go down probably about a half a size. I always get a European 42, and these are a little too big. But now that we're here, let's just try them on with this look to get an idea of the vibes. Let's see. This is my first time trying this vest on, and these shoes is like a fully done look. I ripped them out of the package when they first came, but just to make sure they fit. But here's a chance to see if it's going to pull together my spring and summer linen vibe that I'm going for. That's actually very cute. That's let me show you. Right? It's just so simple and so easy. A good vacation shoe too, y'all, for sure. Again, I think I'm trying it. Like, it's gonna get warm. It's spring, but it's not gonna get that warm. So let's do a nice closed-toed shoe, probably the Jeffrey Campbell's. All right. Jeffrey Campbell romps. They have kind of a new version of these where they come down a little bit lower. I like those better. I have linked them several times for y'all. And then we're going to throw on a jacket because, as I mentioned, I want to at least get to my office and not be freezing. Probably walk, maybe go to lunch. I have to say that one of the good parts about this Ghani cropped trench is that I love it just as much with the belts as I do without the belts. While the belts and with it belted and kind of, done up is probably the look that went viral, I think the structure of it is dynamic. And that's when you know you have a piece. I'm sorry, y'all, it's sold out. Try secondhand markets. I'll look and see what I can find. But that's when you know you have a piece, when you love it with and without the accoutrement. Like, it don't take all that, right? It is the barrel sleeves. It is the width of the hood. It's just all the things, y'all. So that is going to be my layer for the top. I'll take it off when I get into my office, but again, I just needed something. And I'm just doing the Dior tote bag today as well. Likely all week until I travel to Boston tomorrow. Let me turn you around. And here is the whole look. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hey y'all. Today is a very, very busy day. I just finished filming some content for IG. Had on a whole different look, girl, which I'm probably gonna wear tomorrow. So make sure you keep watching and subscribe if you haven't already. I think it came together beautifully, actually. I hadn't even anticipated wearing this for the conference tomorrow that I told y'all about, but I think it's gonna work. And so did that this morning, spent some time with baby, had to choose our honeymoon. We had to, it's my life itself. We had to choose our honeymoon Airbnb. It's just so stressful. So I say all that to say that it got me off to like a late start, girl. And I have to moderate a webinar in like 20 minutes and I'm not actually dressed. So let's speed through this, okay? This is also going to be my airport outfit. It is the Jill Saunders tee. Girl, they two more of these. One is like a khaki green. The other one is a khaki brown. Do I want it? Yes. Do I need it? No. Will I have it? Probably. Stay tuned, okay? Have not really gotten into much jewelry yet. Obviously, got my bust down wrist that you all already know about. Free Maiden, bangles, Cartier, and my tennis bracelet here. I'm going to just keep this on because I think it's easiest to get to the airport in and not have to worry about bringing a bunch of jewelry for tomorrow. But I want to share with you all these pants. Girl, the trousers, because these are new and they are from Mango. I already told y'all Mango's killing it. The top I wore yesterday was from Mango, and these are a light cotton. I love a trouser. I love a slack. I love a lesbian high school principal look. And most of my black pants are thicker. They're wool, and so I wanted to get something that wasn't linen, and cotton is perfect for this time of year. It's going to be good to travel in as well because it's comfortable. But really quickly for this webinar, let me throw on some earrings because I took all of my jewelry off, y'all, just to film the content I was just telling you about. And yes, I am wearing this Jill Saunders t-shirt for the webinar, girl. I'll just have to push the camera like up here. I don't have time. I need to be able to like wear the thing and then make a mad dash to the airport because for some reason we thought it was a good idea to book my travel out of Dulles for a flight that leaves at 5:40, which is rush hour. I don't know how we got there. I didn't realize it until yesterday because details, I don't pay attention to them. Just got these sunnies. I think I told you all about them from COS. I showed them to Bay and she was like, oh, they look just like all the other sunglasses you have. And I said, don't be a hater your whole life. Find another hobby because I love them. Okay. Do they have similarities? Yes. Are they identical? No. The frames are, as you can see, much skinnier than the Elisa Johnsons. And those have almost like a turquoise lens. These are a true Blues Clues lens. I love it. I'm going to try on both jackets to see which one I like the best. This is the denim kimono by Urban Revivo. It's easy and also brings the outfit down a bit. It makes it accessible. You know, you just feel like you're a New Yorker. You live in Brooklyn. You're walking to the train. It's no big deal. You have the pieces, but you're not stressing it. You know how to just bring a vibe. You're just going to bring a cool vibe no matter where you go. Okay, but we wanted to keep kind of the chicness, we might do the Ghani, which it almost feels like, am I going to be walking around in 2 more weeks, 3 with this on? No. Will I always reach for the denim? Yes. A denim jacket is kind of like that layer. It's like a blazer. So this might be the piece to wear just so I can get a bit more wear out of it. And it hits at a really nice spot at the top of the trousers. The pants are a size 8, by the way, y'all. One of the first pair of pants in a while that I don't feel the need to have to get taken in. I think partly because of the belt. So this will probably be the look, and it'll be easy for me to get back home from the airport tomorrow in as well. Let me go, girl. I'm late for this webinar. Hey y'all, today is the day that I am in Boston. As I mentioned, I am moderating a panel at the Women in Law Conference at Northeastern Law School. Headed there now, got my questions right here for the panelists. And let's go through today's OOTD. I am wearing the Zara Sun earrings. You all last saw these on my vacation in Miami. My dress is black owned. It is by Fumi. The label, it's giving body. It's giving body. I think she still has this. She may have it in different colors. But for me, I was so tempted to wear a suit and I forced myself not to because I wanted to get outside of that mindset of traditional conference attire. At the end of the day, I've kind of been conditioned to do so, even though that's not my day-to-day experience and I want it to look like me. Also, we're modeling wearing our clothes, of course, and I don't know that I've actually worn this outside of Fashion Week and a podcast taping, and so I wanted to wear it IRL today. Bracelets are the same, all the same jewelry I've been wearing all week. Girl, I looked down as I got off the plane and my tennis bracelet was coming off my wrist, and my God, I damn near flatlined and I gave praise at the same time because I didn't lose it on the plane, but it is tucked away. I need to get the safety clasp fixed on it because it closes twice. And that first clasp broke, which then made the second clasp open. I also think I can't wear it on the wrist with the just unclued because it gets tangled and it forces it to kind of stretch a bit. Let's see, what else? Makeup is pretty simple, y'all, because I don't want to keep applying my makeup all day. I do have on the new lashes I told you all about. I will link them this time. I'm sorry, y'all. And then my shoes today are going to be the Tory Burches. I actually wore this whole outfit I told y'all for a reel with the ACLU yesterday. And let me turn you around and show you the whole thing. And I'm just going to take my luggage with me. I'll change my shoes into something more comfortable. This will also probably be my plane look because I'm hopping on a plane right after the conference. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hey y'all, I am back from Boston. Very quick trip. You blinked your eyes, I'm here. Feels like I blinked my eyes and I'm here. But the panel was excellent yesterday. Again, it was the Women in Law Conference sponsored by Northeastern University Law School. Annie was there, as well as my panel that I facilitated, Judge Anita Earl. And a professor, her name is Ursula Smart, and she lives in the UK, and all of her work is around AI and the law. But it was dynamic. I feel like just breaking through barriers in a field that has for so long been gatekept is really important. And so celebrating women in the law is important. But also to have a diverse panel was also something that was very important. If you are an attorney, if you know an attorney, if they are a woman, identify as such, tell them about the conference. They should definitely go next year. And I think our panel is going to be turned into a podcast episode that they are releasing. And if so, I'll share it. But right now, I slept until like 9 a.m. I was so tired, y'all. For me, that's late, but I just had to get some rest. And now I am up after starting to transition my wardrobe. That's going to be a different video, and also cleaning up the office in general, and decided to put on this white linen dress today from Quince. I'm obsessed with the length and the style. It kind of flares at the hips. It's very fun for spring. I'm going to throw a light jacket on because I am heading to lunch in the city. I got it in a size 8 to make sure I had enough room in my hips. I'm happy I did so because it's fully lined with no stretch, but it is a little big across the back. If you're not hippie like me, I would say size 4, whatever you are up top, and know that it will likely fit in your waist as well as the hips. Get closer so you all can see my jewelry. Same stack as yesterday. I need to call the folks that I told you about with my bracelet just to make sure it gets repaired soon because I'm already missing it. But I'm trying to figure out what else I want to wear. Maybe these. These are Jenny Capoletti, Chipoletti maybe? A creator who has a jewelry brand. I went to her event last week. Decided to change my earrings, y'all, based upon the shoes that I'm going to go with instead. So I will put on these hoops. They're kind of squiggly. I'm sorry, I do not know where they're from. I'm thinking probably somewhere like Etsy or a small independent brand. Yeah. These are a little bit more fun. And for my fragrance, I'm going to do Bergamot 22. And I'm going to mix it with Santal 33. And then for gloss, we're going to do the Fenty Gloss Balm. And probably the sunnies I had on yesterday. Yep, I like these by Cost just to add another little pop of color. Let me turn you around. Okay, y'all, I went and grabbed my Bottega Moto just to throw it over my shoulders. I think all the gold hardware works well. And also, whenever you're wearing something that's hyper feminine like this, which is why I changed the earrings, it's always good to juxtapose it. And so I wanted to kind of grunge it up a bit. I could have also thrown on a baseball cap to have the same effect. But earrings, like I told you, were a gift. Sorry, I don't know who made them. If I can find them, I'll link something similar. Sunnies are new by Cost. Dress is by Quince, of course. Shoes are by Hermes, the Orons, Bottega Moto, Jacquemus bag. And that is the look to go to lunch and just hang out in the city for today. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hey y'all, today is Saturday. I got my water bottle, and me and Pooks are going to go for a long walk. I'm charging my Apple Watch right now because I want to track my steps. I want to get a lot more diligent about that. I probably need to get a new band for my watch. Y'all let me know down below who makes good watches. The girls have been talking about Lagos recently, which is a jewelry brand that I've seen, but I haven't paid much attention to. So I might need to get on that because I noticed that I don't wear my watch often enough because the band is pretty meh, you know? But anyway, I want to get better. This has nothing to do with my wellness. You see how capitalism got you in a chokehold, Tashira? I want to walk more. I want to track my steps more. And wearing my watch more consistently would help, is all I'm trying to say. Although the watch is not necessary for me to achieve my goals. Got my water bottle here, but I thought to myself I should probably show you all realistically like what I'm wearing, right? So my top and my bottom are both from Athleta. I have a Nike Sports Bra underneath. Athleta is good for making 25 pieces in a color for the season. I don't know if this is still available, but I bet you both of these, well, I know the shorts are, but maybe the top is as well, but just in different colors. But I was obsessed with this kind of, what is this called, y'all? Cerulean? Is this what that lady meant when she said cerulean? Like this nice aquamarine blue. I was obsessed with it. These are, I think, the 25-inch shorts. So the short shorts, the Daisy Dukes. And as you can see, they have a pocket on each side. And high-waisted is always a must for me as well. My hat is by Nina Bing. Just going to wear a pair of Nikes to go and walk the dog. Come back and ride the bike, girl. I will see y'all in a minute, and I'll show you what I'm going to wear for a day of running errands. Oh, update, tennis bracelet, y'all. Remember I told you that it broke? It did not. So I thought the clasp underneath the safety clasp had broken. And right before I sent it off, I was like, let me check it again. Girl, it was not. What happened was, and just let me do a double check. Okay, it's in place. It kept getting caught up in the just unclued. So we're going to separate those. They don't play well together, okay? They do not play well together. I'm going to do a new scent today. This is so funny. I was going to say Alex gave me this fragrance. And look who calling me. Hold on, girl. Girl, I was literally talking to the camera about you. That's crazy.
Look at God.
Look at God.
Look at God saying, summon, bring forth who and what you want.
Okay, so I was getting ready to tell y'all that she gave me this fragrance. It's called Face It. I think this might have gone like viral on TikTok. And the brand is Face It, I think. And the fragrance is Radical Softness. I just love the bottle. It's just soft and delightful. It's kind of floral. But I'm going to mix it because y'all know how I am. And I'm going to do, one second, the Bois de Valancourt Maison Louis Marie No. 4. This has been hiding in my travel bag, y'all. I just found it when I went on the trip to Boston. And I was like, oh, because I tuck stuff like this away so that I can get a little bit better about not forgetting things when I travel. So if I have an extra of something, or if it's something I don't reach for every day, I just leave it with all of my travel things. But this is a Santal 33 dupe. In my opinion, better than Santal 33, actually. Let's see about shoes today, y'all. The new sandals that I showed you, I just want to try them on again. because I may have seen something on the Tibby website that I like more. So I'm like, should I keep these or should I get the Tibbies? Should I keep these or should I get the Tibbies? Now I'm gonna keep them because they look cute with this. They look cute. Okay. I'm going to run errands today and nothing fits in this. Not a thing. But my God, it's so cute with this. This be the rich auntie dilemma. You know, like, you need the things, but you also need the things. I don't know, I might go treat myself to a glass of wine or something somewhere, so this feels more appropriate. But wait, let me just see what the Loewe puzzle is giving, because that's my go-to weekend bag. She's not like she's not in the running for becoming America's Next Top Model. She's the Savette dupe. Which, by the way, both Savette and Amazon make this bag in the East-West version, and it is delightful. I talked big shit about Savette, and now I don't know, I think I get it. I really think I get it. I really love this brand in these bags. Now, I don't know if I'm going to ever be convinced to buy the real one, because this has done me just fine. Okay, girl, my feet are giving action. Put on a little bit of moisturization. Take off my Chris White strips. Brush down my hair. I'll be right back. Okay, good people, I'm back with a little bit of a face on. Playing with a new blush today that I like a lot. It is called, I think, Number 2 by NARS. I will link it down below. Okay, let's get into today's head-to-toe look. I have on the COS Sunnies. Already told you all what the jewelry was. Again, quince top, Jocelyn pants. I did decide to go for the Savette dupe from Amazon. Wearing my Apple Watch because I got to get my steps in. I don't work too hard, so definitely tracking my fitness for the rest of the day. And my shoes are the sandals that I showed you all once again by Mango. They're pretty comfortable, so let's see how it goes. I actually have one more look to show y'all today because I am going to see my goddaughter dance tonight. She is a student at Florida State. She's majoring in modern dance, and they came here to perform. So I'll show y'all what I'm wearing tonight. And stay tuned because I'm actually going to jump into another vlog. One of the errands that I'm running today is picking up things from my friend and barber Leslie and her wife. I'm helping them with a room makeover, so that'll be coming up soon. All right, y'all, I will see you in just a bit. Hey, y'all, it has been a super duper long day and I am exhausted. But the show must go on. I left the house, like maybe I got out of here by 12:30. Did not get back home until 5:30. I did stop for lunch, but that took maybe an hour. So I spent 4 straight hours in like 6 different stores trying to get everything together for the room makeover tomorrow that I think I mentioned to you all that I'm doing for Jasmine and Leslie. Make sure you tune into that video. I think it's going to be a good one. I can't wait to see everything came together. I got a new lip gloss, y'all. This one is by Too Faced. It's actually a lip balm. It's called Pillow Balm Lip Treatment. I like it. I wanted something that was more like a, mauve-y. And the color payoff on this is really, really good. The color is called Berry Jam Kiss. I got it from Sephora. I'm that person, if you tell me we got someplace to be, the second you tell me, I know what I'm wearing. And if I don't know, there's something going on. Something is askew. Check me. I might be with high fever. And so I knew from the second I got my ticket to go see Kimmy perform tonight, I wanted something that was just easy, laid back, and was going to also be something that I could share with you all to replicate, because who doesn't have a white tank top and some jeans? Who doesn't have that? And by now I've gone on and on so much about a belt until if you don't have a belt, girl, what is your address? I will send you one. I've talked about this. And I know y'all are tired of hearing me say it. I just grab you a belt. Okay, because that's gonna make the whole look come together as well. Blazer is by the Frankie Shop. I often call it the Jane Blazer, but y'all, it's the June Blazer. Tank top is by COS. I've already gotten it dirty with some makeup, but Just a good basic. I got this in the medium. I should have gotten a small because I wanted it to be like skin tight. Just a word there to keep in mind. Belt is the kind of 80s style belt with the chunky gold buckle, as you can see. This is by Far. I have the same jewelry on from before. I may put my hand chain on as well. Jeans are the men's jeans by Gap. And let me turn you around and show you the rest of the look. And here's how the whole look came together. Sunnies are owned by Amazon. They are Tom Ford dupes. I just love how an oversized blazer and ripped denim go together. You just have that like model off-duty look, like you just stepped off the runway. You kept your makeup on, but you're just really going down to, I don't know, grab you a little cocktail with some friends. Y'all ain't gonna eat because you don't like calories, but it just feels very like Soho-esque to me for some reason. But anyway, oversized blazer, ripped denim by Gap, as I mentioned. The So Kate Sports on my feet, which may or may not be a good idea, girl, because when I put these shoes on, I thought they were on the wrong foot. I was like, my feet are hurting. It's because I've been walking all day. Like I'm over 10,000 steps at this point. So I might be trying it with these, but a patent leather pump or any type of pump, I think is just really important to have in our wardrobes. And it dresses up a look like this that I think is meant to kind of be edgy, fun, again, a street style vibe. I think I told you the bag. I'm gonna grab my bangles and fragrance. Hold on. Tonight feels like a baccarat night. I want something that's gonna last. We're going to dinner afterwards, but also, you know, it's gonna just carry me through, you know, the fragrance that lingers. This one is always good for that. So it is the Baccarat Rouge 540. I'm doing good on time. And let me not ruin that. I will see y'all tomorrow for our last look. I'm coming up on the rough side of the mountain. I got a hold to God. Come on, saints, hallelujah. His powerful hand. What you doing? I'm doing my best to make it in. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, saints. Happy Sunday. Good morning. Good morning. I am delusional and disoriented, as you can probably tell, girl. Kimmy did such a magnificent job last night. It was amazing. But when I tell you I didn't have the power to tell her that when that performance was over at 10 p.m., I wanted to go lay down. I needed to hit my bed swiftly. And she had asked me if we could go to dinner. And I thought that was so sweet that she would want to hang out with me. And like, she's in the big city. She might have been hungry, but it doesn't matter. She wanted to spend time with me. And she said, can we go out to dinner, Shasha? And I said, yes, we can. And it was 10 p.m. Girl, we put up to them people. She wanted to go home and change to the hotel. We put up to the people restaurant. It was 11 o'clock. I said, can I please have a Coca-Cola? Girl, I needed some caffeine in my system. And I was too ashamed to ask people for coffee. I said, can I have a Coke? Girl, I might have needed some cocaine. Anyway, because at this age, we have to prepare ourselves. Like when you're going to have a late night, like for example, whenever I go out with my siblings, especially my brother, because he be the main ringleader. He'd be like, yeah, we don't have to, you know what I'm saying, go out too late. Maybe we leave the house around midnight. Excuse me? You want to leave the house at midnight? But when I'm going out with them, I have to I take the whole day. I take the whole day to prepare myself mentally so I know. So, for example, when we went out the last time, I got home at 5 a.m. But you know what? YOLO, bitch. I had prepared myself for it, so I knew what I was getting in for. That 1 a.m. last night, I had not mentally prepared my body. Y'all know I had to went for that 2-mile walk and rode the Peloton for 30 minutes. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. All I'm saying is I got to muster up an outfit and be my best in a short period of time, girl. It's crust in my eyes. This is a lot. My partner isn't here, so Gotta share it with you. Again, good morning from Bedside Baptist. Now, I am trying to figure out what I'm going to put on. I'm going to an event by the sister who I just met, y'all. Okay, so last week or 2 weekends ago, I'm down at Succotash, and then somebody taps me on my shoulder. Girl, turn around. It is my homegirl, Jessica Nabongo. To catch me if you can, okay? She's with someone who is a sommelier, and she consults with all kinds of companies, but primarily airlines, to determine what wine should be in their in-flight packages. Brilliant. That's just brilliant to me. Like, somebody has to do that job, and I love that it's a black woman. So she said, oh, by the way, I'm having an event in 2 weeks. You should come. I said, well, what is the event? She said, well, we're going to have food, and then we're going to have champagne pairings. I said, well, sign me up, because I love food and I love champagne. So it is at 11 a.m., which I knew was a cute hour for me, because 11 a.m. is squarely the morning. It's squarely the morning. I don't care what nobody says. It is squarely the morning. But I was like, I'm going to make this happen. It is now after 9 o'clock. And I want you to think if I'm going to be to them people's institution at 11 a.m. It's highly doubtful. I'm going to give it the good old college try. Girl, I'll be back. Let's get dressed. Makeup is all done. Almost dressed. My top is Aritzia Babaton. I need to actually make a trip down to Aritzia soon. A belt is by Anina Bing. You saw this in my capsule wardrobe haul. And the Bermuda shorts are by Jacquemus. So I am an outfit repeater. I know I put this together for y'all. I think I did in a video. I'm not sure if I actually have worn it in real life yet. So I'm going to just play around with my earring stack really quickly. Not sure yet what I want to wear in my first hole. It depends on if I want to wear a necklace or not. I don't know. I think I want to pull out my Hermes cuff though. How does this look with my tennis bracelet? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's for a nice Pascal watch. And you know the Just Un Clue is here. Sometimes I have to like get fully dressed before I can see the vision for the accessories. It's rainy today, and right now it is about 60 degrees, so a light jacket is a must. This is also by Anina Bing. It's the cropped kind of military style blazer. I actually like where this hits because when it's open, you get that pop of gold right here. Y'all know how I am about those little small accessories. All right, I don't have a lot of time to think about this, so I just went and grabbed my jewelry from yesterday. It's gonna do what needs to be done. Hoops, you also saw yesterday, but here's a close-up of them. This is the whole look for today. My feet are less swollen, and so the Socate Sports are going to work, thankfully. They're patent leather, as you can see. I always talk to you all about textures when you're doing a monochrome outfit. And then my belt is the patent leather and also crocodile embossed belt by Nina Bing. So another texture. And I think the Goyard clutch just adds a nice little, this is called the Conti pouch, adds a nice little pop. And the jewelry is simple, so it still feels accessible, right? Sunnies and fragrance, let's pick that out together next. Let's do the blue Cost Sunnies. Let me clean them because they are so dirty. These are the ones that I just got. And I could wear them actually during the brunch as well because I think the rain just stopped, so we're probably going to be outside. And then for a fragrance today, feels like a Santal 33. But I also want to feel approachable, so I'm going to mix it with the Jo Malone Poppy and Barley. Actually, let me take the jacket off, because we need for it to get in them crevices of the arms. And that is it, good people. That is my look for today. And you've made it through 7 outfits this week. Let me know which one was your favorite down below. Let me know if you like this style of content, because I'll try to get a lot more discipline and actually get through a full week of outfits and show you what I wear in real life. Make sure you are subscribed. Follow me all across the internet, and I will see you good people next time.